Namaste. Om Sri Sai Ram. I am Nagarathna Vinayak Joshi, Harikatha Artist, Hubli, Karnataka. योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयति अखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यास्तहस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यम् संकल्पमत्र परिकल्पितवस्तुजालं प्रेमर्द्रशीलमतिमानुषदिव्यलीलं भक्तानुकूलमनपत्यकृपालबालं श्रीसत्यसायिनमहं प्रणतोऽस्मि नित्यम्. Today, let us recite the third Subhashita from your syllabus. Kaka akwayate kakan, yachako na tu yachakan. Kaka Yachakayor madhye, varam kako na yachakaga. There is a comparison between a kaka and a yachaka. Kaka means crow and yachaka means a beggar. Nobody likes crow, isn't it? Only in Pitrukarya we would be calling crow, or else nobody specially mentions it. It's in poems like cuckoo bird and peacock. Cuckoo bird is for a beautiful voice, and peacock for its beauty. It's a beautiful dancing skill also. But crow hasn't got any such qualities. So, nobody would praise crow for anything. But it has got a quality which others do not have. A speciality. A special quality. What is that? The crow, if it gets a piece of food or a piece of meat, whatever it is, to eat, it won't eat it alone. If we get something, we feel like, when would we finish that? Somebody should not see us. We should finish it earlier, so that nobody could watch me, isn't it? But the crow has got the unique ability and the unique quality. It is not in a dilemma or ambiguance that it is not having the ambiguous nature that I have got something, I should eat it or I should call others. No, it never thinks like that. The crow, surely, whenever it watches a piece of food, it calls other crows. And when other crows come happily, they would eat the food or piece of meat. So, we human beings, we do not have this quality. If we get something, we don't want to share. Instead, we people think of snatching whatever the other person has got. Especially, the crow has been compared to beggars. You might have seen many beggars. They would be so covetous and greedy sometimes that they know what is hunger is, what is being hungry, what is being thirsty. They know it. Instead of being optimistic, they would be pessimistic and they want to snatch the food from others. Those beggars, they do never want to share, most of them. They do never want to share the food or whatever they get in their life. Here, this sloka has not been mentioned only to correct beggars or only to uphold or the quality of the beggars not to share anything. It just says that not only the beggars, we human beings, just like those beggars, are more covetous, greedy. We do never like to share anything in our life. This is our quality. A crow is better than us. So, Kaka akwayate kakan, yachako natu yachaka. Once, Saint Kanakadasa's guru says all his disciples, including Kanakadasa, I will distribute you all a banana for each. You have to eat them respectively in a place where nobody could fetch you. So go. Now when eat it in a place and come and tell me where you have eaten it. So everybody goes, hides somewhere or the other place, and then they would eat the banana and come back. They will say, I have eaten it here, I have eaten it there. Nobody has watched me, nobody. But Kanakadasa, he brought Saint Kanakadasa. That's why he has been called as saint, isn't it? He has brought the banana back. And the Guru asked him, why you had not eaten? Didn't you find a place where nobody is there? Then Kanakadasa told, I went everywhere, but wherever I did go, God was there with me. So I did never find a place where God wasn't there. He is omnipresent. So I couldn't eat this banana where there was nobody. Anurenu Trodakasta Paripurna Bhagavanta. He is in every atom. So where do we find a place where God is not there? So this is the tattva or the principle behind this shloka. We people, we think about ourselves, human beings. We never think about others. If we get something, we do never think of sharing that. But a small bird, kaka, crow, when it finds something, it will call all other crows to come over there, and it wants all of them together to eat the food and be happy. So here, as the example of Yachaka has been taken, we can experimentally explain the quality of a Yachaka, the beggar. They are very much pleading and irritating, isn't it? Sometimes they would harass us also. Whoever don't give anything, they won't bother. Whoever gives something, they'll come to him or her and they'll harass them like anything. They're very greedy, and sometimes whatever you give, they will not be happy. They will not be satisfied. You cannot pacify them. So there is a beautiful shloka in Sanskrit which says, Trunadapi laghus tulaha tuladapi cha yachakaha. Vayuna kim nanitosau mamayam prarthayediti. Trunadapi laghu tulaha. Grass. It's very lighter, isn't it? Lighter object. A piece of grass or a blade of grass. It's very lighter. But cotton is lighter than grass. Tuladapicha yachaka. There is one more thing is in this world which is much more lighter than cotton. What is that? That is the beggar, it seems. Beggar is much lighter than the cotton. Means he do not have a standard in his life. So he can go to any extent to get whatever he want. He would be ready to snatch away the food from others also. So, tuladapicha yachakaha. Yeah, the beggar is, yachakaha is lighter than the cotton. Why na kim nanito? So then you can ask, why didn't the wind blow away the yachaka, wherein the wind blows away the cotton? In heavy wind, you can never catch the cotton, isn't it? The wind blows it away. Then why this yachaka, being lighter than the cotton, has not been blown away from the wind? That's because mamayam prarthayediti. The wind is scared of this yachaka. He is lighter and the wind could have blown it away. But wind never blows it away because he is scared of the yachaka. Mamayam prarthayediti. If I blow him away, he could ask me something and harass me. So that's why wind has not taken him. I remember a funny story regarding Yachaka beggar. Once a beggar would be sitting in the corner and a man was passing there to his office every day. It was his routine and he used to come to that beggar and give him 10 rupees every day. So, after 6 months or 7 months, that man got married. So, expenses doubled. That man couldn't afford to give the 10 rupees every day daily to that beggar. So, he stopped giving 10 rupees. One day, the beggar was angry. He stopped him passing away by nearby. Please stop. You were giving me 10 rupees every day, but now you are not giving. Why? What happened? He is asking as if it is his right to claim the 10 rupees. Every day you are giving. Why you are not giving now? What is the reason? I want to know the reason. This fellow, being kind and generous and courteous to answer, went to him. I am very sorry. I am married now. Expenses have been doubled. I have to look after my family. So, now I am not being able to give you the money. I am sorry. That fellow suddenly told, how dare you? How dare you? With my money, you are looking after your family? Means with the money you were supposed to give it to me, with my money, you are looking after your family? How dare you? That fellow stand upright over there. He stood upright over there for a while like a pillar. He was watching him stunned, and then he was laughing and he just went away saying nothing to that beggar. Means till then he has given him. He is not indebted to him for what he was giving. At that moment he is telling, you are looking after your family from my money. How dare you? This is the quality of yachakas. That is why in this shloka it has been told, Kaka akvayate kakan yachako natu yachakan. Kaka yachakayor madhye varam kako na yachaka. So, if there is a comparison done in between kaka and yachaka, that crow is better than this yachaka because the crow is not greedy or covetous. It's generous enough to call all other crows when it gets a piece of food and it shares it with everybody and eats it happily. But a yachaka, he instead of giving it to anybody or other yachaka, other beggar, he snatches away the food in the other person's hand and runs away. So this is the quality of not only yachaka, this is the quality of the entire human beings. Some may be exceptions for that. Usually we people, we do never think of sharing anything. So this sharing quality we should learn from crow. That is what this Subhashita teaches us. Thank you very much. Kaka akvayate kakan yachako natu yachakan. Kaka yachakayor madhye varam kako na yachakaha. Om Shri Sai Ram.